Hello there, everyone! Zantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3. Are you sure, Professor?
Yes, Professor. Mr. Professor.
Professor.
It's just Professor.
As you can tell, we're still on our usual bullshit. But hey, what would you expect from these two wackadoodles? I don't know what to expect from episode to episode, I gotta admit. But hey, what?
You put me in the wackadoodle camp with you.
Let's be real. If I'm a wackadoodle, you are absolutely a wackadoodle.
I don't know about that.
So is way off trail.
Fair enough, honestly.
Yeah. The wackiest of doodles. Anywho, hey, Kaito is officially dead, probably. I mean, he's dead. But it's Kokichi. I don't know. I have two theories about what's going on in this case. One theory is that the crossbow wasn't the murder weapon and Kokichi killed Kaito and made it look like the crossbow. But that doesn't make much sense. I think what actually happened is Kaito took the crossbow. He did shoot Kokichi. This is happening around the same time that Maki busts in, kind of confused by what's going on, shoots the crossbow, and I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which arrow happens first, but I think she shoots both arrows. One hits Kokichi, one hits Kaito by complete and total accident. Both of them are poisoned. She killed both Kaito and Kokichi. But wait, hold on, I don't remember if they were supposed to be acting immediately. If somebody still put Kaito, dragged him from the bathroom. See, I'm not entirely sure about.
Also, how's that exisal moving if there's no one in it?
I mean, remote control. We know that that's possible.
Interesting.
Part of me just really wants the twist to be that Kokichi's also dead, and that it's an AI of his voice that's coming out of it. Because I think that'd be a really good twist. So I might be like consumed by that, but but also he was shot. Probably. There's 2 arrow holes in his clothing. And if either of her poisoned 2 arrows, assuming she had poisoned 2 arrows here, which we're being led to believe she did, if either of them hit him, he should either be dead or dying. I don't remember how fast it said the poison would act. So, that's why it makes sense to me that he should also be dead, but then who put Kaito into the, I always forget the name of the the hydraulic press. I always want to say pressure cooker now. Who put him in the pressure cooker and had it squish him? Who dragged him out of the bathroom? If Kokichi was dead, unless Kaito died first and Kokichi had just enough time to squish him. I don't know, and I don't think you could set it up to where you can like remotely have it squish. Like I don't think you can just push a button; it'll just start going. I think you have to like hold the button down, don't you? At least that was my interpretation of it. I could be wrong on that part. But we still only saw Kaito in it. I don't know about that part. Like at first I was thinking Monokuma kind of dressed things up after the fact to make it more fun. But when has Monokuma done that besides bullshit trial?
Exactly.
I don't know. I just really want both of them to be dead because I think that would be a great twist. And I mean, either way, Maki definitely seems like she accidentally shot Kaito and she is distraught over it, and she just wants to get it over with. She doesn't want to think about it, but it does really look like she killed Kaito in that complete accident.
Oh no.
Which is shocking. Another great thing about if Kokichi is dead as well, that will mean we're going this chapter from starting out with 9 to wait, 9. Oh god. So my computer restarted today because our power cut out for a brief minute because they were working on things with the lines. So my notepad apparently never got saved from after last trial's murder. So I'm gonna have to,
so you mean going from 7 to?
Yeah, to 4. So going into the final trial with only 4 people, which would be much more what I thought the first game was going to be like. I just like the idea of like each game having a different amount of survivors. I think that's fun. But that's you know, who knows. But hey, let's enough of my random bullshit. My only last thought is please let Kokichi also be dead. I think that'd be cool. Be a good twist. It would make a good fifth trial for once. I am also just now noticing that that tree has apples and oranges. I really want to compare them, but everybody knows you don't compare apples and oranges. Even though they're both fucking fruits. So I don't understand why we can't compare them. But whatever. And then the Monica and Cubs theater segment began. But with all the Monicubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so, the curtain quickly fell. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Get the bullshit out of the way. Get back to the trial.
The flashback light became the motive.
Oh, yep.
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
When did he remember this? We don't know if he remembered this. We don't know that flashback lights work on everybody that's around.
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end.
I think you mean when you remembered that Kokichi was a remnant.
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
So here's the thing to consider for it.
Okay.
That as of right now, they're still operating off of it that he's obviously the mastermind.
Yes, they think that falsely.
So they're thinking that he wouldn't have known what's on the flashback light first anyway.
Right, but the way she said it was like when Kokichi remembered, it's like, but if he was this, then he wouldn't have had to remember. He just would have known.
Right?
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Yeah.
Huh?
She dropped the crossbow she was holding.
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow.
It's also just really sus that we haven't actually seen Kokichi.
And broke into the hangar with an exisal.
It's a large part of why I don't believe he's alive.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Yep, that makes sense.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance.
Yeah, that facts.
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
Also, Kaito, why would you go for the arm, though?
You didn't want to kill him. You
I jumped
wanted
out
to
of
just
the
like.
exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Yeah, but still, go for the leg, not the arm.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I
You wanted
wanted
him to pain.
Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Yeah, I mean, he could have faked his own death in the beginning and just been like in a little bunker somewhere. Nobody would ever know he was doing anything.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
But in a way, that's also the perfect way to hide that you're the mastermind. By being too overtly suspicious.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that?
Oh, you know what that is, Fuyuhiko. Come on now.
I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
Kaito got in the way.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Because he doesn't want her to become Blackened, obviously, guys. Come on, get with the program.
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
And
But
yet,
that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote!
oh,
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
and that's how Kokichi lived.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
He went to space.
He already went to space.
Yep, there it is.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
And yet, this arrow that is halfway embedded into my back, and is more than that in my arm. What the fuck?
Yeah, art choices.
He should still be on the ground, probably.
Also, just pointing this out, is there even an I can't really see. Is there even an arrow in Kaito right now?
Doesn't
It'd be
look like there
it'd be
is.
in his arm.
It would be in his left arm, and I do not see an arrow.
Uh-oh.
But the arrows in Kokichi, those are definitely in far deeper than they should be, first of all. Second of all, they're deeper than what they were in, because we saw the arrows. And
Right.
that should be coming out of his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi?
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Well,
That ship sailed.
What?
Aww, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Effectively, they have killed each other.
Oh God.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run. And live. You gotta live.
But I refuse to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Because it's entertaining.
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him? You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
But why?
We don't have the whole truth.
What?
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
I mean, we haven't been forced to lie yet.
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Did Kokichi really drink the antidote? Man, I was hoping, and then it didn't tell me I was right.
I saw him do it, so there's no doubt. I forgot that he did something to me for a second.
Everyone's staring at me. Quit doing that. Oh. Okay.
There's no doubt Kaito died from the poison arrow I shot.
Oh no!
Thought I was going to go down one of these routes, that maybe he died from something else first, but okay. It's about the damn thing being damaged? Really?
Damn it!
Well, it doesn't explain why. That's the thing, so...
But we know it was damaged. We saw the fucking thing.
It's something about it, but it'll explain
That's
it. You're not gonna like it.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Yeah?
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I mean, maybe because he didn't turn the alarm back on.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
The security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
What if they weren't in the shade?
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all of these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Right.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
It's supposed
Maybe
to.
it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
What?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
It seemed like the alarm system itself is working properly. So what can we learn from that?
I did attempt to
that
enter
it
the hangar.
Probably. Okay, electric barrier. We hit the alarm. Can we disable the alarm remote? Control panel next to the shutter. Marks like it was attacked. Yeah, we know that for sure.
And I tried to destroy the control...
Okay, that hatch is about the exercise.
panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated.
Really?
Oh, come on, game.
That's wrong! There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
Wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What are you thinking?
The hydraulic press.
What about it?
They said earlier on that it could have been turned off, that the security system part of it could have been turned off with the electro bomb.
Oh.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Interesting.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
He didn't. But we know the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
We figured that part out already.
What?
Stop being your smart, Shuichi.
You're
The
so
main objective
potato.
of Kokichi using Electro Bomb was... disabling the press's safety function.
I do like the
That's it.
keep away option, though.
Yeah.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Son of a bitch!
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
To save Maki from being blackened.
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that.
Huh.
But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? Kaito's cause of death. Also the credibility that both of these, really, but this one is what I'm saying for the
That's
moment.
it! Kaito's cause of death.
What?
What a... Shit! I said what if the crossbow wasn't, and Kokichi did something. I just didn't know what the piece was I was missing.
If the
Oh,
electro
dear.
bomb was used while Maki was trying
Fuck.
to deliver the antidote,
I mean, technically both of them were correct, but still.
maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes. The cause of death could now be... the hydraulic press.
Oh.
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It was
Whoever
Kibo!
was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death,
Okay, seriously.
but that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No
Okay,
matter what.
I'm willing to gamble a vote.
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
I'll just give you my comic book, I don't think about it. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Well, I mean, if it's not, then all we get told is a no, and we get to pick the other answer, so... No, there's no evidence that determines causative, absolutely.
Huh? Shuichi? It can't be.
I don't want to accept it either. I don't want to believe it, but... It ain't possible!
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right?
That's a good question.
But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
I just want to imagine that before he even finished saying the sentence, everybody just slammed down the button saying him.
Right.
And I was like, you voted me already. Okay.
Well, damn.
The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless face off. It's voting time!
I feel like somebody should be offended right now. No comic book? Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's see, who could it have been? Well, obviously we know that they dropped the hydraulic press that they were holding.
Oh God. It was impressive she was able to pick it up as a whole in the first place, honestly.
You know, hey, some people are surprisingly strong. Anywho, it could go either way, but I'm going to go for the one that I think would be the most interesting twist from how this whole trial has gone. And also what I want it to be. Because I'm time for him to die.
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Also, we haven't yet seen what happens if they're wrong. So
This is
maybe
true.
we're wrong.
Come on, no one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
I did.
This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh?
Wait, does Monokuma not even know? Oh, shit.
Yes, of course.
Oh!
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Can we keep Alice
Why do you
with him
seem so
both
flustered?
alive because he doesn't know? Well, if he doesn't know, then what kind of execution would he have prepared?
That's an interesting point.
Because he always has something that's supposed to be tailored whoever the Blackened is, with the one weird exception being, again, Case 5 of the first game. 'Cause...
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Man, with Kokichi, it's
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma can figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I mean, that's true.
No, that was
Can't
us in
say
the
for
first chapter.
certain,
Oh.
But he must be keeping watch somehow.
I mean, also, yeah.
Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which
Yeah.
means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals... Yes, the Exisals weren't protecting Monokuma.
Oh my god,
They
we could...
were.
Come on, we knew this, though. They were
Absolutely
bullying him.
and admiring him. Those two are both pretty funny ones. Oh, you did it!
They were bullying Monokuma. Bullying him? That's not what it looked like to me. They were playing a game, clearly.
What game,
Hanging
Kibo?
around the Kuma. Also, Monokuma and the Exasalt are both controlled by Kokichi. So there's no way they'd attack Monokuma.
Damn
It
it!
didn't say attack though. It said bully. Alright, they were watching him.
That's it!
I was feeling like...
They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Were they here with you, Shuichi, when you asked?
I don't think so. Oh, at the time, the Exasalts were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him.
I also just had to imagine the scene where Maki comes strolling and she sees the four Exasalt just like patrolling around Monokuma in a circle. She's holding this hammer, and Monokuma's just be like, "What you doing?" And she just whacks one of them and walks off, and he's just like, "Huh, I wonder what that's all about." Weird.
Weird. I like
They
it.
would have
I
been
want that
scanning
interaction.
the area, watching us.
Somebody with fan art skills. There you go. That's a little thing for you.
But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone else at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So, you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Alright, listen, Yasuhiro, I need you to just shut the fuck up for a while, okay? You are done. Go to sleep.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling
Monoku.
Monokubs?
This is why I
Oh.
don't like in a game that has voice acting like this. If you're gonna have a character that gets cut off, like with voice, just immediately point to the next line.
I know.
Because otherwise, you have this like these games do it a lot, and I understand because people are having the back and forth, but it's always bugged me.
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me.
Shut up.
The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth.
The real mastermind is...
Unlike the lies
Monokid.
you love
Ah.
so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
We dropped the mastermind we were holding and put Atua in the bag.
Yes!
It's Atua!
Get in the bag, Nebby.
and what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
What?
Seriously, you guys believe the ultimate liar.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
You wanna know? Then I'll tell you. You get bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
Okay.
His
Yay!
deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Muse? Remote control?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know?
We didn't?
Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Man, that could have been used to make Kibo kill someone.
Oh my god, that would
Kokichi
have been
just
awesome.
slapped a receiver on each of the exisouls and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
He is known for that.
Mm-hmm.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
That's fair.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
Or that you've even met them. I mean, who knows? It could be the
Junko
principal
behind
of
the
the
scenes is an AI.
Yes, it could be AI Junko behind the scenes. Although technically in that game we were the mastermind, but I still disagree with the fact that it was Junko. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't like that twist. What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
It could just be some random dude who hates kids.
That loves mechanical bears.
I mean, the real mastermind is not Kokichi, so who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko and Oshima, but that can't be it. That's overplayed. She's dead, and we've never come into contact with her, so we think. Who knows, maybe our memories of that were erased.
Oh god.
And if so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track.
It was Hiro getting revenge for everybody hating on him. He owed money to the Yakuza, and he figured, he could do this, and that would help. I don't know.
Oh, this is how he's getting all these
This
organs.
trial is to
Yes.
figure out who the culprit is,
Well.
not the mastermind.
He's not getting Kaito's organs.
So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma.
I mean, I think if Monokuma doesn't know who it is, then nobody gets killed, and we all just keep living.
But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
Maybe.
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
What?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players?
See, I can already hear the crisscross, but I don't know if it's telling me to lie or if it's telling Kokichi to lie.
No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
Listen, you've clearly never been in a high-stakes team of Monopoly.
Yeah.
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Wait, what? Hold up.
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious?
See, now after I complain about it, they're having the text automatically before, so thank you again.
Monokuma joins your party.
Wait. What?
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes,
that
let's look
tracks.
for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
So, another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Which one are you talking about, kid?
This is a little bit of a weird one, so...
What the fuck? Question. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, what evidence needs to be analyzed again? Okay. Probably the murder video.
This is it!
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
See, I feel like they need to make the question clear without me having to actually look at the question again. Sometimes they do that. In this case, they didn't. And then it stops and just slams.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video?
It shouldn't have worked.
It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Himiko, you are just a boomerang, aren't you?
Huh? Really?
There
I'm
must
the
be a
only
reason you
sane
went out of
person
your way
here.
to show us the body being crushed.
I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure I'm the same person.
No reason,
Okay,
really.
fine.
That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. There always has been. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Hangman! Doesn't show the victim? Really?
I see now.
Fastest hangman ever.
The victim.
Yeah, it is.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No. That's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Are you going to tell me that it was that is Kaito in there? Or are we saying that
mean the
Kaito
victims were switched?
told him?
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Yeah.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive.
Yeah.
We already discussed this
Well-
so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
I hope you do.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
No.
If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Also, so we found the poison bottle in the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck's the bottle of antidote?
Well, it just says poison on there. The rest of it was covered in blood.
Oh.
So pretty much.
Yeah.
So, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
I guess I'm just here again.
You are just here again.
I swear to Christ, I hate that this is my trope.
And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only going to wear you out. You got Himiko, Kibo, and Maki. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
That's everybody we have. Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
Incredibly.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Absolutely, I'm
These
gonna help.
guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
Yeah.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Did you?
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. Right there. Also, that is a lot of blood that would have been coming out from the side. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? Time to lie. What?
There must be some trick to that video.
My guy doesn't have a lie in this
You all
one.
gotta figure out.
Oh,
Just so you know.
There is no
That's-
trick.
weird.
You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
What the
Did the
fuck?
placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
A little bit.
Filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Well.
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. Put our heads together, we can find a hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
There
I'm gonna let you know, I got stuck on. This was one I got stuck on.
Okay.
is no
Just 'cause
trick.
the connection
check, but there's-
didn't click in my head at first.
Gotcha.
There's no editing. Function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Person in that video.
Alright.
Was it really Kaito?
We'll try again.
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah, we'll try this one. Alright. Yeah, I do think so, actually. The hydraulic press wouldn't stop when I laid underneath it, but it did stop for Kaito. And then he died. This is obviously robophobia. I'll never forgive that bigoted hydraulic press.
Okay.
I was wrong.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think? The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
I want to check something.
Off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment. Could it be that the video was shot at another location? Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up! There must be some trick to that video. That's what you all gotta figure out. There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera. Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think? The person in that video. Was it really Kaito? Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be that the video was shot at
I
another location?
I wanted to shoot that when I fucked up.
Oh no.
There must be some trick to that video. That's what you all gotta figure out. There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera. Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think? The person in that video. Was it really Kaito? Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped.
I agree.
He died on it before it could smash him.
Yeah,
Kiba was
okay.
onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
So,
Because he was
Here's-
alive.
well, that's possible, but they're saying that the electro bomb, if the electro bomb was shot, the safety function still would have been a thing. But what annoyed me about that is like, did I just shoot hydraulic press with hydraulic press? How does, what?
Yes.
And it bugged me.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
We get to see it again.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
And then he died.
Then he dead.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Okay, this again. Alright.
Oh, it's an exile. I'm like, the hell is that?
Yeah, I really wasn't sure at first. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here.
Something that would have stopped the press.
I mean, what I thought is the answer is not one of my 3 options.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking that it was the arrow actually ended up killing him just before he could be crushed by the thing. The bomb also isn't on here, so... Well... I mean, I guess he could have done the emergency stop, but why would he do that? Also, this doesn't make any sense.
The alarm thing. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got rid of the time penalty too.
Yeah, I did. That was also a great purchase.
I see it. The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling.
I mean, if we only saw the sleeve, we didn't see the arm, then like, yeah. But with the
That
arm
would
being
have
there,
clearly been caught on camera.
while the camera was rolling,
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
the camera. I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily.
Welcome back.
All right. Well, I don't think it's the bomb.
StopTheBomb.com.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what this newfangled nonsense you're talking about is.
Newfangled nonsense. Stop making me sound old.
But you are old.
I'm now. Stop that.
You are though. Oh. Ooh. Seriously.
Sorrowful.
I see it.
It wasn't edited, but it was paused.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
Yeah, when?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Would have been like somewhere over here. It was set up over there.
If it was there, the angle would be
Oh.
really.
I get what you mean. Okay.
I'm not even getting my lines anymore.
You're not getting eyes. Where is the thing though?
Where to
Like
Christ?
I can't tell where the control is. Oh, is this where the control is? Must be because it's lighting up.
There!
I wasn't sure if I couldn't remember how far away it was.
Yeah.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
I mean, I had the
That's why
angle
video
right.
was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that
camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
She did it. She killed Kaito.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Yeah.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
To disguise the left side.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Yeah, you see the coat and an arm.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
I'm sorry, there's a what?
There's such what? Yeah.
When the fuck did a tripod ever fucking come up?
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
We call that hammer space, actually.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Still dead.
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The
What?
bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Well...
That's a
Very
dangerous
well.
question.
I'll answer that.
Don't ask
You're
Junko
giving
that.
in
Just
pretty
say yes.
easily. Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair.
Also, the fuck you.
This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
Yep, into a garbage
The
chute.
other
Never
bodies
to be
are
seen again.
gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Well, either nobody or... Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... the other person in the hangar.
What?
Oh!
Oh!
If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
the wax facsimile of Kaede that Angie created.
Absolutely.
I mean, where the fuck did those go?
Right?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I had the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I had to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Motherfucker! Oh, sweet Jesus! I'm right-clicking. God. Like, I checked again in between episodes to check my mouse. And now it says, oh, well, it's delayed, but if you don't get it by tomorrow, you can get a new one sent. Like, listen, guys, I just want my thing. Okay, so victim. Could figure out that part easily, but the second word. C's and H's, that's one L. Oh, okay. Victim. Victim helped.
I see now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
Oh yeah.
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
I mean,
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
the culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that exisal. It can only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Yep.
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Time to open up.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
No, stop it.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
You had hope that he was 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
But did he drink it or did he just hold it up to his mouth?
Not that.
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
Nah, Kibo could have done it.
I guess that's
Excuse
how
me.
things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
And how fast acting is the poison anyways?
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Ah, I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Because it would be it could have the potential to fuck up Monokuma. I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito! I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
Maki boss battle.
He died
I like
from
the
my
Alpha
poison
feud for
arrow.
these. Like they're good.
There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way.
Kind of what
You're
detectives
so
do.
goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Has the face always winced for
So
every
I know
hit?
I'm not wrong.
I don't know.
I'm sorry I
Damn it,
kept
I got
quiet
distracted.
till now.
Sorry.
I wanted to
Oh,
believe
wait,
I
wasn't I
didn't
looking-
kill him.
There it goes.
But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know
Yeah, it
I'm
actually.
not
Okay,
wrong.
I looked for you. It actually is. She's wincing
I'm
every time you
sorry
get a
I
hit.
kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
All the different playthroughs I've watched of this, and me doing it, I never
Kokichi
noticed
just
that they were
pretended to
wincing in
drink
this
the
one.
antidote. He didn't
I mean,
actually
to be
drink
fair, at least for people playing, you're not looking at them. You're looking at the symbols you have to hit.
True. I just thought it was a nice little touch.
I mean, it is.
He
You
pretended
did distract me, though.
to drink it?
So now I'm gonna have to kill you.
Don't!
I had a perfect run, and then that.
You definitely missed before that.
Drinking the antidote
No, I
was
didn't
part of
miss.
his lie.
I may not have gotten all criticals, but they were all hits.
Wah!
Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
Doesn't matter if the world's destroyed.
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Nagito.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Why
actually.
would you go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
Junko absolutely would have too if that was her plan.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
I mean,
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you but who cares which I don't give a
Whoa.
crap if the
Whoa.
extras in this game.
delusion complete off the mark to make you think that I died. But who
Oh, you
cares
can
what you
replay
guys
him
think?
from here, remember?
Oh yeah.
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not. And get it right or
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
You don't gotta do shit.
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
That's okay, you all.
But why? You're being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
I feel like we're treading on double jeopardy territory here. Because we could be like, well, we're pretty sure one of you did it, but we don't know who's in there. We don't know who's dead. Monokuma can't have the answer, so we have to declare this trial null and void. And then they can pop up and be like, oh yeah, by the way, it was me, I did it, but the trial is over now, so... Can't do nothing about it now.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Comic book time!
Yeah!
No, it's actually gonna be one more mining game. God.
Again.
Hit the exhilarating time. Okay. Oh, no, that's not. What? Man, I forgot about what controls were for a second there. Trail of Blood. I mean, technically. Interesting. The only antidote! Oh, right. I'm clicking the wrong things. Getting a little bit ahead of myself on some of these.
Yeah.
Exisal inside the hangar. Drink the antidote. Oh, again. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm just hitting the wrong thing stupidly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that's when he gets shot? Okay. That face there.
I know, right?
This is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
So now you think about it, Kibo said he saw the exisal enter.
Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation.
Yeah.
He probably saw Maki entering the hangar in that exisal.
Yeah, he would have. But he would have gotten there after Maki had gotten there first.
True.
While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow.
I love how Kokichi's face in this is equal parts, so, where'd you get that? And also, so, what you gonna do with that?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
but the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they
Hell,
really
you
wanted
shot
to kill
me!
him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
Why'd you do that, God?
Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Just grabbing his face.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow.
It was an electro arrow.
Mew, again!
In a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game.
By dying.
Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote.
Really, she should have just let the one arrow do its job.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
That's true.
In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press.
He probably had some sick satisfaction in to drag him like that. Like, this is cathartic.
This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created.
It's like, oh, why don't you just go in a straight line? Why are you making curves everywhere? That hurts. Like, yeah, get over it.
The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it.
But not the hydraulic press itself.
Mm-hmm.
These electrobombs might be the most poorly written plot device in this entire game.
The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places, and also
It's a
switched
really
roles.
weird shot of Kokichi's back.
Also, unamused culprit.
Probably hasn't
The
gotten a lot of
culprit
sleep.
and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way.
Again, it was cathartic.
It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out.
Unfortunately, they didn't think about the
With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
It's magic!
Himiko, not the time.
Oh.
The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Also, Luminary of the Stars.
Luminary of the... Wait. No, it's not.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Oopsie doopsie.
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
No, because we gotta have Monokuma make his decision.
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Not if the game is to make Monokuma fuck up.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No. My detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
Hold up. I'm sorry. Is faith an emotion?
Is it? No.
I don't think it is.
No.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
That's fine.
What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito's been stubborn all this time. So what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
Lie time.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen. All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
I think there's only one statement in there. One or two. Kaito's trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So I put my faith in him. This is the only way. Everything that we've determined up to now, what if we turn it all on its head? I ain't to lie.
All right, let's pin this down.
Okay, let's read shit, actually. One of these has to be turned backward. Let me keep. We can't say not Kaito's go. I mean, that's stupid.
Side.
Kokichi's clothes. I mean, no.
That
Kokichi's disappearance could be Kaito's disappearance. But I feel like it's survival video?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Yep, not that. I don't know what that turned into. Oh, it probably did say survival, didn't it? Monkuma! Monkuma.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died.
Kokichi spotted.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yeah. I totally did.
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
It's really a piss poor performance.
I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
God damn, this trial.
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma. Monokuma, actually. Trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all.
Well, I'm not.
If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
What? Come on! We went through this whole thing.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything.
I think we already know.
But before that, it's voting time. All right, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
Why make us go through all this if you're just gonna pop out at the end? Like, I was liking where things were going, and now it's starting to get ruined.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Damn it.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless face off. It's voting time!
There's a large part of me that wants us to go for Kokichi anyways. Fuckers. I'm actually mad now. I was liking this until he came out of the fucking exisal. Still the best fifth case we've had. But could have been better.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Shuichi really has, though, had a case of being a terrible liar, so... In fairness.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It was a good mystery, though. Like, this is a lot better than the fifth cases from the last two games. The only part that upset me came at the very end.
Right, well, he kind of had to, though, because Monokuma was still going to kill us even if we got it wrong, so Kaito wanted to make sure we didn't get it wrong.
I mean, if Monokuma can't prove who it was himself, then he can't kill anyone. That's where I was running off things. And he really couldn't. He had no knowledge.
He's yeah, unfortunately I don't know if we would have gotten that.
Oof. What
was that one?
Probably the other one.
So that was before the second sword fight with Maki.
Yeah. Where it kept like hitting the wrong thing.
Oh.
Kept missing. Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
Absolutely right.
The Blackened who killed Kokichiyama is Kaito Momota. You all got it right, I'm assuming.
So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me.
Nick, you don't get to say that when you told us to.
What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing.
How did he have time to write all of that in a time frame of not getting killed by the poison?
I know.
What? Like, I like it, but what?
He's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, huh?
Come on, man.
Come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Oh. Why?
Huh?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game. So why did you kill him?
Well, it was either kill him or he killed me, and you know, I picked the one I wanted to have happen.
I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing.
Maki. Was she protecting Kaito or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan. Oh, fun. Back and forth for these two. Plan? What plan?
I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You are the mastermind.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
Obviously.
Me.
What?
Pretended? Yeah. I'm so sorry.
You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control. I had Mew make it. Mysterious message in the courtyard. Using Gonza and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that?
The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind...
Shit!
...was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought I would end the killing game.
I mean, it was pretty much close.
But instead this happened. We're gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me?
Because you kidnapped her boyfriend.
Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it.
Man, I really want to go back and read the dialogue from that day where we had the flashback light, but I don't do that here.
They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything's ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it. Whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions, too.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind.
As everybody there tries to go back to that day and replay who said what.
But they can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Oh, also there was that. Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What?
Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So, the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remember he was a remnant of despair.
Okay,
Well, Kokichi certainly expected it, and that's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair? We're all students of Hope Street Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind.
I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know,
then, who is this true mastermind?
Who knows? I don't know either.
But
It doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind?
Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What? I mean,
The plan was to make a case where the victim is unknown. Then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so we'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the Blackened, then I'd show myself, and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
but
Kaito's voice that makes me need to yawn afterwards. It's
That's-
the worst.
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
that's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the Blackened was? And this is what he said.
well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There'd be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But
But Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
which means
Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
Yeah, like losers on the internet.
But
So this game is some kind of show?
But who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
I mean, they've been making a lot of references throughout this game that make it feel like people are like they mentioned like productions, a show, advertising.
Yeah.
That's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Wait, didn't Monokuma mention advertising in the investigation for this one too?
Yes, that's when he said advertising.
Oh my god.
In previous times they were talking about I think they said something like Danganronpa company or I think it was Danganronpa Productions or some shit.
Huh.
Which had me which raised an eyebrow. I was like, that's a weird comment.
I don't remember where that was from.
I don't. They said something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was something along those lines. It was early on, like first couple chapters.
Oh. But wait, Kokichi might have been onto something. Why have a death game that no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but yeah, I have a death game that no one's watching. I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
A death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey.
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Previously on Big Brother. Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
Then, here's another question. Who are you, really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind.
Incomprehensible.
Then, who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair, like him?
ahem.
I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that. Why you are just too cute.
What?
Huh? Really?
Well, I mean, he said that about his cubs and then they died, so I was kinda hoping.
Oh my god.
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi?
Listen, we've all thought about it.
Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
Nah.
It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
Jeez, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you? This is a
Don't
third
screw
flashback,
around.
god damn it! What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
Ah.
I figured you'd react like that. Are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason. Right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it! Let's play in dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote.
I mean, what they could have done is it could have been like, okay, so Kaito lays on the thing. They stop it, he gets up, Kokichi goes there. They let Kokichi die of the poison. Then they swoosh him. And then everything still plays out exactly the same with the trial. Kaito even comes out and he's like, hey, it was me! Ha ha! And then the vote happens, we all vote for Kaito, and he's like, oh, by the way, actually, I let the poison kill him first, so Monokuma, you were actually wrong. Maki did it.
Honestly, that would be great. I think the reason that they couldn't is because there's only so much time that the that the electro hammer stuff could be down. So I don't know if there was a guarantee that he would die.
2 hours.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they needed a situation of more control. I don't know.
I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself.
Oh, don't do that face again. Stop it.
Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me. So we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. And everyone who died can rest in peace. Crap. I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Okay, now that helps your theory if he's gonna die real soon.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
But you know.
At least I wasn't boring, right?
That punk.
Then, he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because I'm out of time.
What?
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
And you seriously believe that?
My bad.
My bad. That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking.
No. Can't be.
But you know...
I gotta wonder how all this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training.
If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means...
Could it be...
This might be the virus.
What?
Virus?
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair. Man, 2020 really was a bitch, wasn't it?
God.
We were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it.
But were we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What?
Kaito was infected with the virus. How could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh?
You're about to be the ultimate zombie.
Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know...
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. I knew Shuichi'd see right through it right at the end.
Huh?
Well
what?
done.
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi'd see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I'd expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you know I'd see through it, why?
Ben,
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah.
No, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean,
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
got it.
we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
but
You talk as if he was your partner when you hated him so strongly before. Listen, you don't gotta like someone to work with them.
What?
True. Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap. To the end. No, even beyond the end. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey,
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you?
Hey, so
Can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun this game was.
That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
shit.
I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
huh?
You little...
The bastards who created this game to toy with our lives, and the shit's enjoying it. Oh, piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this killing game.
huh?
Kokichi said that.
I mean, from the start, while it always looked like he was doing shit against us, he was always doing something that, in a way, helped us move forward.
Nah.
That could have been a lie, too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him.
Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears.
But I wonder which one it is.
A lie or the truth? Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie.
That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
Me? Hold up. What's
I
happening?
mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no. Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito?
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay?
How could I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay!
You sure are, bucko. 'Cause it's punishment time. Punishment?
I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Won't let you kill Kaito.
Oh, you planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop!
Kaito!
Kaito, I can't let you die, even though you're literally about to die in front of me anyways.
That's it!
Why are we fighting over this? I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. Honestly, guys, there's no point. Just let him go. He's fucked anyways.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
Wait, what? When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, are we about to see the Monokubs again? Then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice!
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Hey!
There it is. Alright, kids! Time for your grand re-entrance! They're gonna look like monstrous versions of themselves? No,
I
just
want
the
that
normal
life
selves.
now.
Damn it.
Rise and shine, Earth Sign! With our powers combined, we are the Monokubs!
Look, I was expecting the mutant Monokuma things from, no, the junk Monokumas from Despair Girls.
Oh!
That's what I
Oh
was
my
thinking. Some kind of like
God.
weird chimera of Monokub.
That would have been wild.
Huh?
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing...
I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or see it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? Could have swore there was more used chumps before.
Yeah, that was less of you.
Hell yeah!
Fuck if I know! Let's destroy Monodam now! Satsuk's bumming me the fuck out. And I'm bummed the fuck out because I have to do all their voices again.
What did you say?
What the? Weren't all the Monokubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Monokubs were destroyed. These Monokubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you so much!
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
Oh my god.
You brought them back on a whim like that?
You guys.
You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monokubs. But finding other people to participate in this killing you is easier than you might think. Which means that everyone, or not maybe not everyone, but a lot of people are still alive.
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah! We're so fucking lovable and shit! Except Monodam, of course.
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means?
Shing!
Now the Monokubs are back. I've got my Exisal entourage protecting me again. Still want to find me now. This is bad. If he's got the Exisals again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
Doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end.
Meanwhile, on the ground, Kaito is already dead.
God, that happened so quick.
Stop! Even if you fight the Exisals, you'll just get killed, damn it! The remote control and the last electro bomb were crushed in the press.
Oh, guys, why did you do that, though?
I know, right? No, I won't give up.
You...
Maki roll! Enough already! I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Maki Roll before either.
What?
You. I've never been someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Maki Roll.
Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Maki Roll, I'm sorry. That's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. Fighting just to stay standing. But I...
Hey, so...
Maki Roll, I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before, you hated yourself so much. You didn't even like yourself a little. Wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't just send me off with one last smile.
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Well, that's probably how it's gonna happen.
Yikes.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito. I won't cry.
I'll
Wasn't
endure
planning
it.
to. Me too. I'm gonna hold it in.
Himiko, no. Yeah, I'll endure it.
I literally have no tear ducts. So, you know, awkward.
Awkward. Sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Oh dear.
Hey!
Let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Get ready!
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you.
Ugh.
That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please do not worry.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, never forget you're not alone. You have friends. You'll try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible!
Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Kaito.
I hate it. I hate this sprite so much. I hate it.
It'd be a shame if I just left it here for a while, wouldn't it?
Stop! I feel so much.
Maki Roll!
Maki Roll, how long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. It's impossible. I can't. Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right!
Alright then, let's end this with a bang!
I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
A special punishment suited to the Luminary of the Stars!
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready!
Oh yeah? Well, screw you! I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
Yeah, he dies like halfway through it. Monaco's just like, God damn it. You also died in my thing, not your thing. Speaking of, there's a large part of me that is hoping that this is just like a retread of the headmaster's execution with the rocket.
Why that?
Because Spaceman. Spaceman go space.
Spaceman goes space.
Yes.
I hate that you called it.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, also, I needed a win. I never got an execution right before. But it's a reversal. I did say a retread, not an exact repeat though. Wait. What? Wait. What?
He came out the other side.
Hold up. Wait a minute. That's not how this is supposed to go. He did die from his thing.
You got both right.
You guys are standing a little too close. What's that mean? Something happened to Kibo. Huh. Kaito.
Beep.
Kibo, are you okay? You got hit by that debris when you protect.
Well,
Roar. I'm fine. More importantly.
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Eh? What do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay?
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you.
Yeah. It's Kaito's victory. Ah! We lost!
I don't know if he meant it to do that, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over.
There's still more than 2 of you alive. Remember the rules.
Hey, yeah, no shit.
Ain't it written into school regulations?
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there is just 1 blackened or 2 spotless.
Wait, but what about 1 blackened and 1 spotless? Because that's possible too.
It's a good point.
School regulations? So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear, I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Yeah, we're not gonna let anyone else die.
Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over.
You can cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Well, actually,
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out. Oh, Monosuke's acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
They're so cute.
Oh, I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs.
Oh, fidget.
Gather round, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you all about what you missed. I might skip over the points where you killed each other, but, you know.
A whole month? Won't that take longer than the whole chapter?
See, it's when you use words like that make me go, what?
What?
Chapter.
My widow cubs.
I'll tell you all about it when I smother you with hugs and kisses.
Kisses?
Professor. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
So long, farewell.
Huh?
Why did I stay behind? Because I would have given you all a reward for working so hard.
Why you?
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging me.
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea. This killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way! Nuh-uh! This game is gonna keep going and going for a long time! During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback light. God damn it.
Not again.
Man, can we end the episode, please?
What?
What? What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything.
This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have.
Yahoo!
And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. And then Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted, and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing, because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. What the fuck?
The killing game will never end.
God, what? What? Oh, you bitch.
Oh, yeah. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll be over and over and over.
Motherfucker.
Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. And that's just simple supply and demand.
Such despair.
Bitch. I'm so mad.
You're so mad?
I'm so mad at everybody that told me that it was separate from the other two games. All y'all can eat a dick. I didn't trust any of your bullshit. Later that night, motherfuckers, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard where we're used to training. Kaito would lie about doing training and bitch made us do everything. My heart felt crushed. All the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well,
What are you doing?
trying not to cry.
Ah!
Oh, hi, Maki.
Hey.
So you came too?
Well, I mean, it is our nightly training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, sorry.
What?
For what?
I don't know, man. I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I end up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito's gone?
Okay.
Yeah. Lonely. I feel so lonely, so sad. I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would have...
That's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore.
I mean, that's not healthy.
True. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah. I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys were here after all.
Group training session?
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here, because I cast a spell to find you.
No, it's just how I thought. I just said that, Himiko.
It's magic!
It's logic!
Magic!
Do you see how annoying that is,
I
Himiko?
cast silence.
Do you see? It's not working.
I cast mute.
She just reaches up and covers Tsumugi's mouth with her hand.
Does this smell like chloroform to you? Cause it's magic!
I sort of put it down. You're so short, how did your hands even reach up here?
Tsumugi, Himiko. Wait, how'd you guys... Magic.
If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
Huh?
What? I'll train you all the way from the ground up, so we can end this killing game together. Now concentrate and say, fire.
Fire?
Fire.
Fire.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Huh?
We're going to end this together.
Yeah.
Himiko and I promise Kaito.
Okay.
Win. Yeah, we are gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere, but he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right. I have friends that don't include Kibo. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all give us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships.
What?
Finally, one of my people was a killer. You were the first 4 chapters.
Kaede, Kurumi, Kyo, and Gonti. Yeah.
Just
Finally.
start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
well, I don't have anything to worry about. Because, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Also, once again, somebody I pinned as a survivor was a killer. The only one that wasn't that way was Gonta.
True.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Hey!
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? Oh, I don't know. What is that guy off doing?
I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
But the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence.
It was literally an antenna?
No.
That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Hold up.
And I will destroy it.
Is Kibo going Gundam? And I don't mean the Tanaka?
I think so.
Okay.
Whoa, shit.
Interesting. We are all alone on the left.
Mm-hmm. Whoo boy.
Whew. Well then, a galactic jacket. Nice. Well, everybody, that is the end of the 5th chapter. You all know what that means. Next time, well, wouldn't be the finale episode, but the finale of the story begins. See you all then. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.